Yo, what is going on, Coalition? It's your boy, Young Man Ray. And this right here is a concoction that I came up with called Nemesis Skull Servants, man. But before I get into the deck, let me give a little shout out to the homies at the Coalition. Shout outs to y'all, my guys. Please check out their videos. Please check out their channels. They're talented, creative, funny guys. They're my homies, and I love them. Yes, brotherly love always. But now that we got formalities out of the way, Nemesis Skull Servants, man. Uh, I wanted to play pure Nemesis, but they don't really have a way to supply them with cards to constantly shuffle back into the deck from the banish zone. So I had to think of an archetype or engine or deck or whatever that could easily get monsters into the banish zone face up so that I can then shuffle them back into the deck with the Nemesis and use their special summon effect. And the first thing that came to my mind, well, not really, a couple things came to my head, but one of those things that came to mind were Skull Servants / Whites, the Whiteys, the Scullies, you know what I'm saying? These guys, these are some cool guys. White Prince primarily is your engine runner here, but also White Princess. If White Princess is normal summon, or special summon, she's able to send White Prince to the graveyard. If White Prince is in the graveyard, you can send one Skull Servant and one Lady in White from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Then you can banish both of them face up in order to special summon King of the Skull Servants, man. So, really what you want to do is, you want to get White Prince into the grave, you want to banish him and a Lady of White and a Skull Servant, get that King of Skull Servant onto the field for your link plays, and then you want to go ahead and start special summoning these guys by shuffling Skull Servants into the deck. And then you want to go into more link plays and do fun shenanigans. And then once you got a whole bunch of stuff in the grave, special summon these guys and lock, your opponent out of special summoning. And that's really how the deck works. You got Allure Darkness here. Hey, Allure. So yeah, let's go into some replays. Let's see how the deck worked out. Let's see if it did what it was supposed to do. And I'm going to go over the combos, maybe tell you a little bit of ins and outs of the deck. And yeah, so I'll see you guys at the replays, man. Let's go. All right, you guys, this is the first duel, and we're going up against Sacred Beasts. And man, do I hate playing up against Sacred Beasts, because if you don't have the back row removal, you're going to have a hard time up against these guys, man. They pack a lot of punch, and they have a lot of support with their spells and traps, man. So we're just going to see how my Nemesis deal with it, man. My Nemesis Skull Servants, my White Princess. Let's go. Let's see what's up. This hand is pretty good also, just to let you guys know ahead of time. This is a pretty good hand. So, he's going to start off with his Allure of Darkness shenanigans. He's going to have to pitch that dragon, so he's not going to be able to make Dragoon, and that's good. He's going to go and search for his guy so he can search more things, so he can special summon things from the deck. That's fine. He's going to be able to do more searchy things, such as Fallen Paradise. Fallen Paradise is going to allow him to draw 2 more cards, which is kind of like searching, but not really. It's going to go on to our turn. We're going to pitch a flag in order to special summon a level 1 monster, but we're just going to bring him right back with our Monster Reborn for the deck. We're going to use our hand trap, White Princess, to drop the attack of all the monsters on the field. I wanted to do that before I built up a big board, because this will lower my monster's attack as well. Let me actually read you the effect so you know what I'm talking about. During either player's turn, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. All monsters currently on the field lose attack and defense equal to their own level / rank times 300 till the end of the turn. This card is actually pretty good for this deck because we're going to be making a lot of link monsters. Link monsters don't have levels or ranks. But it's also pretty good for Skull Servants because they're all level 1 or level 3. And it's pretty bad for everything else, such as these guys, because he's level 10, so he's going to lose all the attack, putting him down to 1,000. I felt as though I should have used that right now because I did not know if I would have a chance to use it later. I mean, why not? I mean, this is the only guy he has on the field. I mean, better now than never, I guess. All right, let's see what I do. Oh, yeah. Also, we were able to special summon the White Prince and then send him to the graveyard, making Link Haribo. When White Prince is sent to the graveyard, you're able to dump 1 Skull Servant and 1 Lady of White into the graveyard. And then you could banish White Princess and 2 other Skull Servants in order to special summon King of the Skull Servants straight from your deck. So that's what I'm about to do. That's the whole engine. This is the whole engine. That's what I meant to say. This is the whole engine of the deck. You either want to get White Prince on the field, or you want to get White Princess on the field in order to get White Prince into the graveyard. And then from there, you're going to banish, and then you're going to be able to do all your Nemesis shenanigans like I'm about to do right here. Now that we got King of the Skull Servants on board, we're going to use him as link fodder. He's just another normal summon. Why do I want to say normal summon? He's another special summon, my friends. But as you can see, he's at 1,000 attack, so he really won't be doing much at this moment in time. So he's basically just link fodder. I'm just going to link him away for probably a Nightmare Phoenix. Let's see if I do that. Oh no, I'm going to do other things first. Special summon my Nemesis Condor. Gonna attack over that Raviel, and then I'm gonna hit him with a whole bunch of dammy dams. After that, I'll make that Nightmare Phoenix. Like I said, we're gonna destroy that continuous spell, and then from there we're gonna do more Nemesis shenanigans. I got the draw off of Nightmare Phoenix. This is a little thing you can do because you're always gonna be making Link Karibo with this deck, just because you have White Prince, which I shuffled him back already, and you need to get him into the graveyard. So Link Karibo is going to be your best friend here. And usually after that, I make a Nightmare Phoenix so I can pop a back row and then get a draw off that. And usually I draw into another Nemesis or something that I can use and just continue my plays. In this case, I drew Nemesis Umbrella. Nemesis Umbrella was able to allow me to grab Flag from the graveyard, and then I was able to normal summon him. From here, I'm going to be able to search my Protos. I'm going to be able to make, what's his name? But I'm not going to use his effect because I wanted to just give him some more attack. My access code talker. I don't know why I did all that. From there, I made Draco the Tenyi Master guy. He's kind of cool because you play the normal Skull Servants in the deck. So sometimes you can get a little cheeky pop. I don't know why I let go of my access code talker right there. Probably should have kept him on the field. I guess I didn't want to blow him up with Arch Nemesis Protos. I think that was the case. I wanted to use his effect to make it so that he couldn't special summon any dark guys, because you know all of his smaller guys are dark. But Access Code Talker is also dark, so you kind of gotta watch out for that. You don't want anybody with the same attributes on the field while he's on the field, because he'll just blow everything up, and then you'll just have him on the field, which he's all right. He can stall sometimes, but not too good. You just want to make sure that your Link monsters aren't the same attribute as him. That's all I'm trying to say here. Let's go on to that next duel, man. All right, you guys. In the second duel, we're going to be going up against Pure Dogmatica. I don't know why this person was playing Pure Dogmatica. Pure Dogmatica is not that good, you guys. It's all right, I guess, if you want to play something fun. But if you want to play something that's going to win, please play something else, because Pure Dogmatica is not it, my guys. All right, let's see what happens. They just put some face downs and they call it a day. We're going to go into my turn. I'm going to do some drawing. I'm going to have to send my White Prince away. And then I'm going to special summon my Jackal Balloon. Then I'm going to normal summon my White Princess to get a White Prince to the grave. Then I'm going to banish 2 guys in order to special summon a King of Skull Servants, get the Link Karibo, get that Phoenix, try and pop a guy. Couldn't do it because he's going to send a guy and pop my stuff instead. Then he's going to be able to special summon one of his Dogmatica guys and get something to the hand. Since he used a monster effect, I'm able to draw 2 with 3 tactical talents. I think it's called something different now in the TCG, but that's fine. I'm going to send something to the grave. I meant to say deck, so I can special summon Umbrella, and then I'm just going to do Link shenanigans. I'm going to get a search off. I might get my... Okay, we're going to get Corridor, and then we're just going to keep doing more Link plays and special summoning by shuffling things. I'm going to get an Apollousa on board and the Protos. Then I'm going to blow up his light guy, and now he can't special summon any lights until the end of my turn or something like that. Nemesis always goes back to the hand. I say Nemesis. His name is Keystone. They're all Nemesises. Keystone goes back to the hand whenever he's banished. And that's actually a good point for me to actually stop and tell you guys this. You only play 1 King of the Skull Servants, right? So when you get him on board and you go for the banish, like if you want to make Arch Nemesis Protos or Arch Nemesis that guy, if you want to make him too, and I don't do that in this duel, but you want to banish your King of the Skull Servants whenever you go for the special summon on him. King of the Skull Servants is always going to be one of the cards that you banish, except for in this situation, I didn't do that, which was bad on me. You want to get King of the Skull Servants back into your deck as quickly as possible because you only play one. Because I felt as though any other time he's kind of clunky. You never want to see him in hand ever. So I just play him at one and shuffle him back into the deck whenever you can. Just make that the first guy that you banish, always. Just always make it him. And then shuffle him back into the deck with the Nemeses. And then keep using him out with White Prince. That's really just how the engine is supposed to work. Because you only play him at one. That's just what I wanted to say here. I think they quit right now. Because they can't do anything. Oh, no, they don't. They allow me to do my turn. They try and pop something again. Oh, they do pop some things. Oh, they pop two of my things, but I'm not allowed to be destroyed by card effects right here. I'm going to send more guys into the grave. See how I didn't shuffle? Since I did not shuffle my guy back into the deck, I wasn't able to use White Prince's effect. See, I could have got more guys into the banish, but in order to banish, I have to have a King of the Skull Servants in my deck to special summon. If I don't have that, then the effect doesn't go off, which kind of sucks when you need banish stuff, which I really don't need at this point in time right now because he's going to send everything back to my hand. That sucks. And now we get the special summon here, and we're able to send him back to the banish. And my next turn, I'll be able to shuffle him back into the deck and special summon him back out again from the deck. Yep, so here goes the shuffle. Here goes the banishing, and here comes special summon. Yep, so as you can see, it's going to be a little cycle like that. From here, we're going to send another White Prince to the grave, and we're going to blow up things. I blew up my White Princess so that he wouldn't be able to do anything on his turn because all of his people are light. And then I hit for game. Late game, King of the Skull Servant can get up to some big numbers. You know, as you can see, he's at 4,000 right now, but you usually won't be using him to end games. Just sometimes. Sometimes it's fun to end the game with King of the Skull Servant, man. He's a cool guy, man. Look at him. He's standing on other guys that look like him. That's kind of weird. Kind of morbid. Kind of strange. All right, let's go to the next replay before I start thinking existentially. Alrighty, team. In this next duel, we will be going up against Code Talkers. And to this day, I mean, I might have said this in one of my videos before, but I don't know what Code Talkers do. Or at least I don't know what they do on first turn. Like, I feel like Code Talkers should really be a go second deck. But every time I play up against Code Talkers, they go first. I have no idea why. They have like one Omni Negate. And it's cool that they got that Omni Negate, but it's like you don't do anything else. And a lot of the times they don't even search the Omni Negate in their plays. I guess they try to draw into it. Is there a search card for their Omni Negate? Or is that even an Omni Negate? I'm just guessing it is. Like their own Infernity Barrier. I think it's like that, but I'm not too sure because I don't play at Code Talkers at all. I don't play Code Talkers, so I wouldn't know. And I guess that's why I don't know what they do on turn one. But yeah. There was a build that I played earlier with White Mare. Take this guy out. Act like he's just not even here. I wanted to keep him in the deck because he had the special summon from the banish, but you really want to make your Nemesis, guys. You never want to use his effect in order to special summon. I just thought that you might want to do that, but as I slowly kept testing and testing and testing, I realized I never used him, and he was kind of just taking up space in my deck, so I took him out. But as you can see, he's in this one because I'm not good at deleting replays that don't have all the right cards in them. So cool. So this guy's going to go first. He's going to Lady Debug. That's going to allow him to search a thing. He's going to do some Link shenanigans. He's going to search Signet Codec. He's going to make some more Link guys. I think this is going to allow him to search something and maybe special summon a guy. I don't know what Link these guys do. I don't know what Code Talkers do, man. They're just doing stuff. They're stopping me from using my zones. They're special summoning themselves from the graveyard. They're Signet mining. They're searching things and special summoning things. They're searching things and special summoning things and searching things. That's all they do. They search things and special summon things, and then they search things and special summon things and search things. This is all they're doing is searching things, special summoning things, searching things, grabbing things from the graveyard and searching things. That's all they do. I've literally just went in depth on that man's whole play, and all he did was search things and special summon things. I know, it's probably getting annoying at this point, but I just think it's funny. I'm gonna go for my plays. I'm gonna search things. You saw what happened. I don't have to explain myself to y'all. He's gonna go for the call by grave. I don't know why he did that. Um, I'm gonna send the guy away forever. I'm gonna make my Ichitos and just blow up all his Cyberse guys, except for the guys that got protected. That's totally fine. But just know he can't make any Cyberse guys right now. He's totally fudged. That gives me a chance to have a good turn. As you can see, I normal summoned that King of the Skull Servant. You never want to see that guy in hand. But in this situation, it was all good because I was able to make my access code talker. Now that I have my access code talker, I can stop popping things. But he's going to do Recoded Alive. I think this is just like a special summon. Yeah, it's a special summon from the graveyard. You know, he searches things and special summon things. And here you go, searching more things. And I'm dumb in this situation because I try to blow up his guy, but his guy is not affected when he's linked, and I end up blowing up my access code talker, so I couldn't quite finish him off here. But he still can't play any Cyber, so he's kind of done for this turn. I'm going to get my special summon in with my Nemesis guys. I'm going to search from the deck, not from the deck, from the graveyard. I'm going to send some guys back into my extra deck and grab more guys from the banish and special summon more things. Like, as you can see, if you actually have stuff in the banish zone, if you actually have things in the banish zone, you can get so much advantage so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally had one card in hand. Now I have 4 monsters on board. Like, how did that even just happen? I don't know. And I was just sitting here watching and telling you guys what was going on. I don't even know what happened. All right. So we're going to continue to play. We're going to create Protos. We should have went to some link plays before we made Protos. But, you know, I don't think all the time. I'm going to blow up all Cyberse again. Make it his turn again. Lock him out of his stuff. And he's gonna Monster Reborn? Alright. Oh yeah, he can't make Cyber, so it's totally invalid, and I punch him for game. So yeah, this is kind of a perfect representation of what the deck is supposed to do in its purest form, I guess. Because most of the time you're gonna be breaking the board with Link Monsters and then access coding for game. But in this situation, we were able to lock him out of special summoning each turn, which is the alternative win condition of this game. Not of this game, but of this deck. I just be saying random words sometimes. I'm so sorry. It is the win condition of this deck. Lock them out of special summons and just keep punching them each turn. That's it. All right, let's go into the next duel, my guys. All right, team. This is going to be the last replay for the day. And you know it wouldn't be a Young Man Ray video if we didn't go up against Banish Troll Grand Maju deck, man. There's no particular reason why I saved this for last. It's just the last one that I had. So let's just see what I do up against Banished Troll Grand Maju today, I guess. Let's see. All right, they're going to do the Soul Absorption. They're going to do the Pod Desires, you know, get a whole bunch of life and then banish some more to special summon Gizmek and, you know, gain all the more lives. You know, they got a lot of lives. That's cool. We're going to go into our turn. We're going to normal summon our flag and get a search. And then we're just going to play some face downs because we don't even really got nothing right now. It's like, well, we ain't got no plays. This is like a really bad hand. If you don't draw White Prince or White Princess on your first turn, and you just got all of these guys and a Skull Servant, you're kind of fudged, if you know what I mean. And by fudged, I mean you're fucked. Yeah, that's it. You. If I was playing against a competent deck, they would have just built a board and then I wouldn't have been able to do anything. You know? But good thing we're playing against Banished Troll Grand Maju Extraordinaire. And they weren't able to build a competent board. That's the only way I got out of this one. They just weren't able to build that scary of a board or create many disruptions for me. Because, you know, I mean, I guess the Grand Magi deck is a go second deck as well. And they want to break down your board and then swing over you rather than build up a board and, you know, have you try and break it down. But, yeah, he's going to gain some more life. He's going to normal summon this guy. That's going to allow him to pop some things. You know, he's going to make Eater of Millions because who wouldn't? Then he's going to make another Gizmek guy. Gain some more lives. That's totally fine. We don't care about any of that. He's going to give me the Gamma Seal, and that's totally fine. I believe in his life's choices. He's going to hit me with a lot of attack, and I'm going to say no right here. Take the attack from the Eater of Millions, because he has 3,100. That's a lot of attack. And I was also, I don't know why I thought that he would get banished face up. Eater of Millions banishes face down. Everybody remember that for me. Remember that for me, because I didn't remember. I was like, yeah, I'm a special summon this guy from the graveyard for the last attack, and then he's going to be face up, and then I'm going to be able to send him. No, that did not happen. That was all a fairy tale dream that happened within my head. And once I saw this guy go face down, all my dreams came crashing down like the Titanic, okay? It was horrible. But let's keep going. You know, he got a little board going, but he has no disruption, so I'm able to do my plays. I got the White Prince finally. I'm able to dump some things in the grave. I'm finally able to get some things to the banished. I'm finally able to special summon my King of the Skull servants. And now I'm able to do some Nemesis plays by shuffling things back into the deck. I'm going to get my search on the Protos. I'm going to get that blow up from the Phoenix, and then I'm going to get the draw. Do some more shenanigans. Keep sending things back to the deck from the banish. Keep sending things to the banish as well by special summoning Protos. From there, I'm just going to punch him for a lot of stuff. Keystone comes back to my hand because why wouldn't he? He's going to hit me with another Kaiju because he had one in his hand. I'm going to do some more shenanigans, sending that King of the Skull servant back like I should be. Send your King of the Skull servant back, man. I promise it'll make the deck flow way smoother. I didn't find that out until like later on while testing. They're like, whoa, I should be banishing King of Skull Servant and then sending him back so I can keep getting the effect. So yeah, keep doing that. That would be your best case scenario when using this deck. But yeah, I'm gonna get the search off. I think I searched Corridor, and then I normal summon my Keystone. I punch him for a lot of damage because he has a lot of health, but at the same time, he only has 6 cards in his deck. So I was like, man, I'm just going to deck this dude out. He can't make Gizmek Orochi anymore. And I'll just keep punching him. Hopefully he just can't make anything. He goes to banish a whole lot of cards to make Eater of Millions. I send this guy back into the deck because I don't like him. I get the White Princess again. I'm going to be able to send more guys into the deck and then send them to the banish just in case I need to do more Nemesis shenanigans, which I won't have to for right now. Because I'll be able to punch him for a lot of damage and then give it back to him. See, and that's why Soul Absorption isn't too good of a card. It's really good, I guess, online, maybe. Because if you play Soul Absorption and then get a whole bunch of life, people are just going to quit. But if you're playing against somebody like face-to-face or playing against somebody who's a competent duelist, such as myself in some situations, that's not going to matter. I'm just going to outplay you, build up a board, out advantage you, and then just keep punching you each turn. And you relied so hard on Soul Absorption and trying to get a whole bunch of cards banished. Now you got nothing in your deck that can break my board. So now you have nothing and I can just keep punching you. And you can't keep banishing cards to keep getting life because I'm just going to keep punching you. So yeah, don't play Soul Absorption in Don't play Soul Absorption in Grand Maju decks, man. Play something else. Play some Disruption. Play something that can blow up the field, or play something that can break the board. Don't play Soul Absorption. It's just something to hide behind, you know what I'm saying? Rather than drawing into a card that could actually do something for your deck. But yeah, that's my soapbox right now. Yeah, he had like 1,000,000 life points, and now he has 41, just like that after 2 turns. So yeah, let that be a lesson for everybody playing Soul Absorption. It can win you some games, but that's only from rage quitting. People just don't want to play through all of that. It's annoying, but that doesn't mean your deck's good just because it's annoying. If they were to actually play through the deck and just keep playing and not just scoop and be like, oh, I'll just get a new duel, they could probably play through your board and just beat you. They probably can. I'm just telling you guys right now, just like that. I mean, I'm just telling you guys, please don't get mad at me. I like to play Grand Maju as much as the next guy, but Soul Absorption is just not good. And that has been my Soul Absorption review snuck into this video. I just snuck it in here. I just slipped it in there. Just 0 out of 5. Don't play Soul Absorption. Soapbox over, okay, you guys. My rant is over. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. All right, so it goes back to his turn. He tries to make Eater of Millions again, but he doesn't attack for some strange reason. Don't know why. I destroy his guy and I win because he realizes I'm just going to punch him for a whole lot of stuff. And that was an anticlimactic ending, seeing as though I just gave you that long old rant about Soul Absorption. I really could have saved that rant until the end. That just made this ending just like, bittersweet, man. I mean, King of the Skull Servant is just chilling here. He's like, man, didn't even get to punch for game. Proto's sitting here. He's like, what am I? Are these supposed to be legs right here? Like, look at this man. Like, he got a tail. Like, it feel like all this is just supposed to be a tail, but like he got some legs back here. That's a little weird, man. All right. I guess I'm gonna see you guys at the ending, the deck list. Maybe tell you guys some suggestions you could switch out and change. Um, and just give you guys my outro. I mean, that's how these videos go, right? All right, cool. Catch y'all. All right, you guys. So that was Nemesis Skull Servants. I really don't know what I would change if I were to take cards out of this deck. I don't really have any suggestions. I guess maybe you could take out Jack of Balloon. He's really just a special summon just to get into more link plays. But as you can see, this deck kind of does a good job at getting to its links fairly easily without Jack of Balloon. It's just that if your hand's clogged up with a whole lot of Skull Servants or whatever, you can just pitch them for him, and then you'll get Skull Servants in the grave. So he's kind of cool, but he's not really needed. Like if you wanted to add some more Dark Ruler No Mores or 3 tactical talents. Oh, it's called Triple Tactics Talent. That's a horrible name. Please change it back. Hashtag 3 tactical talents is better name. If you want to take him out to add more of these, I would recommend that, I guess. I would also recommend playing 3 Skull Servants. I mean, I know I'm playing 2 in this build, but they're also in the earlier build I was playing 3. Because he works well with the Tenyi link. I'm also not playing the Tenyi link in this build, but I did play it in the other build. And you know, sometimes you can get some cheeky pops, like I said. So I would recommend playing 3 Skull Servants and playing the Tenyi link. And I don't know if I said this already. I've recorded this part like multiple times, but yeah, if you want to change anything about the extra deck, like, you know, just based off of preferences, like I never used Unchained Abomination. I just really like this card, and I never used Zeravoros. Like I wanted to use him, and Hurry's a good card, and I could see how he could be really good since you're special summoning these guys just all the time, and then everything gets banished, and then he gets brought back, and then you can just keep linking guys that you use to banish, and you know it's pretty cool. He's pretty cool, but I just never used him. You can switch out any of these guys for more, you know, preferred cards that you like to use. This is just a basic link spam kind of deck. But yeah, other than that, man, that's it. That's Nemesis Skull Servants, man. I hope you guys like the deck. I hope you guys like the video, man. Hope you guys like the idea. I've been working on it for a minute. Thought it was just something cool and interesting that I wanted to show you guys. Make sure you guys leave a comment. Make sure you guys leave a like if you like the video. Be sure to come and follow your boy Young Man Ray at the official Young Man Ray Twitter. You know, I post updates and funny memes, and I say random things sometimes, so, you know, disregard that. But other than that, man, shoot, I'm done here, man. I will catch you guys later, man. I'm gonna go eat a bowl of oatmeal.